From Los Angeles, California, we are the Mad Scientist Party Hour.
Oh, hello there, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name is Kevin Kraft, joined once again by a man who hasn't put on any pants or underwear in the last 48 hours and is currently jacking his boner off with a fistful of nacho cheese. That's Geoff Clark.
What's up? I actually tried spicy beer cheese for the first time yesterday, so that's what I'm using as a lube.
Oh, burns the pee hole. And beaming to us from the abandoned Eagles end zone, the bearded booger-eating loose end known as Shuddy Boy.
Yo. Brat, brat.
Man, big week. Lots of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff. Speaking of, I guess we might as well just fucking jump right into it. No sense in tickling your bungus with a feather.
Yeah, we don't need to do any foreplay. Let's just get right into business.
Yeah, my fucking ass pussy is moist. Anyway, where the hell did it go? Son of a bitch. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for today's random brain question.
Oh, that's not where I thought we were going with this. I thought we were giving an update on the saga from last week.
Oh, I mean, there's just too much. There's too much. I don't know what takes a billing here. But I wanted to start with, this is a random brain question courtesy of the Puminati. So,
Anyone in particular or multiples?
No, this one's from Ginger and Juice. And his random brain question is, did any of you look at Drake's naked dick?
No.
I didn't.
I wasn't 100% sure what happened.
Yeah, me too.
I
at
saw
first.
little blurbs about it on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And kind of pieced together that a Drake dick pic somehow had gotten out into the world, but I care so little about Drake in all aspects of things that it didn't even pique my interest enough to see what was going on. Did you, Kevin?
No. I was just one of those things like, I don't, like, there have been a handful, no pun intended, of, like, celebrity dick pics that have come out in the past few years. I remember Chris Evans got hit with, like, a pretty gnarly one. And I also never, how does it happen? Like, it can't be accidental, right? Like, is it like,
well,
man,
you would think
I'm
it would
falling
be
off the news
somebody
cycle.
that they
I don't know
sent
what
it
context
to,
it is. It's in.
sending it to somebody else, and then it's
Well, no,
once it
so
leaves-
what I heard about the Drake thing, and I only wondered because, Geoff, you're more plugged into modern hip-hop and like some of that auto-tune bullshit more than Shuddy and I do. So I thought maybe you follow enough hip-hop people on social media where it might just cross your feed without you even searching it out like the thirsty little bitch you are.
I know Outkick wrote about it. I swear to God, the only commentary I saw about this was Dustin Ibarra.
That's how I heard about it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, wait a second.
Yeah, he had
I
some
think
like
that's what the first thing I saw too was Dustin saying something. I'm like, what is he talking about? And then
dude, same thing with Carl. That's how Carl heard about it too. Just Dustin put some posts up like Los Angeles got 11 inches of rain and 12 inches of Drake. And I was like, I don't even know what's going on, but funny joke. Drake must have like had a dick pic come out. So Carl,
yeah, because I saw like a bunch of like suggestive headlines, right? It wasn't like I didn't see like the headline specifically Drake releases dick pic. I just saw a bunch of suggestive ones, and then when I saw Dustin Ibarra's joke on Instagram, I was able to connect the dots. Like, oh, all right, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah. I guess
Sorry, go ahead.
he put it on TikTok. So it was like a video of him like
So he did it himself.
yeah. He put it on his own TikTok, which I've never posted anything on TikTok, so I don't know the process, but it's got to be on purpose. Like my agent just gave me the numbers, and there's been a dip in searches about me, and from what I hear, it was like Grundle angle. So he put his phone on a tripod, and like I guess filmed himself sitting at the edge of his bed with a semi or something. I don't know. I've managed to avoid a lot of the quote unquote accidental dick pics that have come out, which is weird. I feel like anytime something big happens on social media, it's just fucking everywhere and inescapable. But dick pics, nice. We miss those.
I mean, it can't be coincidental that this happened the same time that Kanye's new album drops, right?
I didn't even know
I didn't
Kanye
even
had a
know
new
that
album.
was out. Yeah, between the Super Bowl, maybe it was like kind of what Kevin was saying. Maybe the agent's like, listen, Taylor Swift is fucking lapping you. You can't catch her, but you can do something to narrow that gap. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what are you working with? I mean, if he's packing a foot long, it's just like, I don't believe that's an accident either. Like, oh, accidentally released my Python on the internet.
Oops, my foot long.
Oh, this is so embarrassing that I would release that to the public for everyone to see.
How funny would that be if he just had a fucking Tic Tac dick and he accidentally leaked that?
That's where it would be believable that it was accidental.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
This Jeff's theory is not that implausible. That's like when a woman gets fake breasts and she goes around showing them to everybody. Like look what I got. It's not, you don't do that if you have fucking mosquito bites. Like,
so embarrassed I put my 12-inch dick on the internet. Oh no.
Yeah, I want
so
to see
ashamed.
I want a real champion to come out and just tweet out a picture of their micro penis. Like
Woody Harrelson supposedly.
Wait, does he supposedly have a really small dick?
I think so, right? I think Ted, what's his face? Didn't Ted Danson say that he has the smallest dick on a man he's ever seen?
What?
And I've heard other people like joke about it and him just laugh it off.
I mean, sure, Woody Harrelson. If you want to go down in history as doing the funniest thing ever done, tweet out your micro penis.
I mean, Woody Harrelson's one of my favorite actors ever. He has big dick energy. I don't know where I heard it from. It was like some comedy movie. But yeah, Ted Danson said that.
So I Googled it.
Any pictures?
No. I just Googled celebrities with small penises.
Oh, okay.
Just to see.
I mean, I'm guessing Howard has to be on that list because he's been talking about it for decades.
Yeah, he's paid his bills with that small dick for years.
So yeah, I mean, Shia LaBeouf, Howard Stern, Enrique Iglesias,
Whoa,
Johnny Knoxville,
what?
Tom Arnold, Ricky Gervais.
How do you end up on this small dick list?
All the lists are different, and it's all these random weird, like, this is from yourtango.com. So Brad Pitt, Jude Law, Shia LaBeouf, John Gosling, which why the fuck did he make the list?
Yeah, he made he made 8 kids with that little dick.
Yeah, John and Kate plus 8 or whatever, that TLC reality show from several years ago. Daniel Craig.
I shouldn't even caveat this. Yeah, right. I shouldn't even caveat this or caveat it like this, but like I would be disappointed if Brad Pitt had a small penis. I I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't.
Yeah, that math doesn't check out. Although it does like give me hope that there's some sort of balance in the universe. Like you can't have that face and a giant dick. Like that's unfair.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess.
according to Juliette Lewis,
Oh no.
Brad Pitt is not packing heat. That's where it came from because they dated in the 90s.
Damn. Harsh words. Let's see, who else is on this list? Ricky Gervais.
Nick Lachey, Ashton Kutcher, and Daniel Radcliffe.
And Shuddy Boy. What? Ooh,
well, we all know that that's not true, so I'm not.
Ashton Kutcher's another one I don't believe. Maybe it's just like that acting confidence, and they all on the big screen look like they have big dick energy.
Yeah, it's a weird example to bring up, but like I have a hard time believing that Woody Harrelson in Zombieland has a needle dick.
Right. That character definitely doesn't, but and maybe it was just like I don't know, maybe it was just a joke. But
so as far as Ashton Kutcher is concerned, the quote comes from Brittany Murphy, Rip.
Whoa.
On Letterman in reference to Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore's relationship. She said, I suppose the crux of their relationship basically means to him that age doesn't matter and to her size doesn't matter.
Woo! Cat-T. God damn.
Got him.
Woo! Well. All right, so none of us have seen Drake's dick. It's a good day at MSPH.
Did Tim?
Yep.
I don't know.
Man,
is that what he was asking? Yeah, it sounds like he was trying to trap us into looking at it. So he wasn't the only one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, me neither. That would be gay. Are you asking Tim right now?
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately for him, I'm not going to believe, unless he says yes, I'm not going to believe his no.
Yeah, there's only one answer that we're going to believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see. Okay, so do you guys want an update on the saga from last week?
Yeah, I mean, that's where we should start since there's been some movement on the ceiling apocalypse.
Yeah.
We don't have a name for it, do we?
No, we don't.
Oh man.
Ceiling
gate saga. I'm trying to blend ceiling and Armageddon, but Armageddon's just too tough of a word to like.
Okay.
No, I got nothing.
Let's just go with Ceiling Gate for now. That'll be our placeholder. So let's see. We did a show Monday that was... We had to do it like a little bit later because that was when I discovered the catastrophe and my soaking wet equipment. Couldn't get it to work. Tried like drying it out, reconnecting it, and it would power up, but I just couldn't get any audio through it. So on Wednesday, somebody finally came because, I mean, it fucking reeked. You know, it smelled terrible in here. And pieces of the ceiling were just fucking falling to the floor. And the landlady or the manager texted me. She's like, yeah, they're almost here. They'll be right in. So first guy comes in and he's like looking at it and he's like the usual handyman and he doesn't.
This is the one who saw your dick.
Yeah, this is the guy who saw my dick. Doesn't speak a ton of English. So I was asking him some questions and he was kind of just like hinting, just wait, the supervisor guy is going to be here any minute. So that guy comes in and, I was asking him about the cause of the leak because I could see while we were doing the show, like chunks of shit falling past my balcony window. So I knew they were clearing out my upstairs neighbor's porch, the drain on their porch. And once that happened, it took a minute, but, it kept raining, but no more. The drip had stopped after a while. So I was like trying to be like, all right, so is that fixed? Like, I know the drain is clear, but whatever allowed the pooled up water to seep in, is that repaired? And he just couldn't get off the whole, like, the drain is cleared. The drain is cleared. So I'm like, I take my phone out and I'm filming because there's so much water damage. And there's, the ceiling fan, there's water damage around that. And, like, all across the ceiling, like, big, disgusting, like, yellow stains. And I'm just, like, getting it all documented and shit. And I'm asking him, I'm like, about the cause of it. And he's like, it's what I just told you. And I'm like, okay, which is? And he's like, why are you filming? And I was like, I'm getting the damage on record, and this is my fucking apartment. So I don't know. Why are you so nervous to have you talking about the repair on video? Like, what's the problem here?
Wait a second. I got a message during from work that kind of took my attention off. You were filming the maintenance guy? Like you were interviewing him?
I was filming the damage.
And you were talking while you were doing it, right? Like,
yeah.
That's what was happening. Like,
all right. It wasn't like
so you were like standing there with the camera on. Yeah,
no.
I was. That's what my first thought too, Geoff, was like, if you've got your phone in this fucking dude's face, no wonder he's being evasive. And it's like, why are you filming me? Like, what the fuck?
No, I was because their whole
like
plan.
No
I think
feelings.
I told you guys that their whole plan was, oh, we're not going to just cut the damaged portion of the ceiling out and replace it. We're going to poke a hole in it and then spray anti-mold spray and then spackle and paint. We're going to just paint over this. And I was like,
quickest, cheapest way to do it.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem all that efficient either. I'm like, that's not going to cut it. Like, so I want to get, like, this is the damage. This is what it looks like before it got repaired. And this guy was like being all standoffish as I'm filming it. He's like, oh, why are you filming? Why am I talking on camera? And I'm like, I'm getting the fucking damage. And he got like you said, he got very standoffish. He got pissed off at me. And I'm like, what's the like, why can't you just tell me what you're planning on doing and explain how this damage happened? And he was like, the upstairs neighbors had a clogged drain and the water pooled up in their balcony and it seeped in. And I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with that, man? I'm like, this leak, this is like my office. And the water came through and damaged all my shit. So I need video documentation for insurance. He's like, oh, okay. And then I asked him more because I was like, I couldn't get a clear answer from him about their leak getting fixed, any sort of repair done other than him unclogging the drain. And he just kept going, I unclogged the drain. I unclogged the drain. And he was being like, even more standoffish. And I'm like, dude, I understand why the water pooled up. I just don't understand why the water leaked. Like, let's take this cereal bowl. If I fill this bowl up with water, that's one thing. If this bowl starts leaking, I have to figure out where that leak is coming from. Why is water seeping through my ceiling when I'm on the second floor or first floor? Like, the people up on like the top floor got zero damage. So I just want to make sure that whatever caused that leak is fixed before you start just spraying a $3 spray you bought at CVS to fix my fucking rotten, saggy roof. And he got fucking pissed. He got right in my face and he was like, are you certified for mold? I'm certified for mold. Are you certified for mold? And I'm like, the fuck does that have to do with anything, dude? I want to make sure this doesn't happen again. How many times do I have to buy new fucking equipment? Like, if it rains again, I don't want my shit fucking getting ruined. And he like, it was like talking to a fucking wall. All he would say is, oh, I unclogged the drain. I unclogged the drain. So I couldn't get a fucking answer out of him. And I didn't have the phone out. I didn't have it like in his face. I'm just like, all I want to know is that whatever caused this is fixed. Doesn't seem that stupid, does it?
No.
Unclogging the drain. Yeah, I'm confused by that. Like unclogging the drain. So whatever. I mean, like there's a leak. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I kept telling him, and he got like in my face and got like real fucking aggressive with me.
Like maybe the drain clogs again, but like either way, there shouldn't be a leak because you should seal where whatever it
Yeah,
was leaking from.
I said that to him too. I was like, you unclogged it, but like, what if it happens again? He's like, I'm not their boss. I can't control what they do. I'm like, oh, you fuck. It's not what I'm fucking asking. And he like kept interrupting me and he wouldn't let me finish like my sentence when I was trying to ask him a question, just being a real fucking prick about it. So,
Did you beat his ass if it came down to it?
no, he could have easily beaten me up, much like 99% of the world population. Could have handled me easily. And I think that's why. Because
Except
like
Patrick Mahomes.
exactly, he's the 1%. Like, I feel like normal arguments escalate with like, it's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. But anytime I'm involved with any conflict with anybody, it's like, oh yeah, and then whoop, it's murder time. There's never
Oh,
any
yeah, I
progression.
can beat your fucking ass right now.
Yeah, it's like I know I have the world's most annoying face. I can't really fucking do much about it. But I'm really not a fucking cunt in situations like this. Like I always try to stay as level-headed as possible and not escalate things and throw insults and raise my voice. Like I was calm with this guy the whole time. I was just like I'm not talking about the clogged drain, man. I just want to know where the leak came from. That's all I'm asking. And he was just being a complete fucking dick to me. And let me see. Do I have screen share, Shuddy?
Not at the moment, but you will here momentarily.
So I will
Anytime I give screen share right out of the gate, you guys never use it. And if I don't do it, you want it. So
yeah, life is hard.
I can't win.
I don't think I've ever used it, to be honest. So.
All right. This is what my ceiling looked like. I don't know how it's showing up on your guys' end, but
So that their plan was to patch those holes, spackle, and paint. Yes?
yeah.
Okay.
And they're saying the leak is due to molding,
No.
right?
All they're
No?
saying is the leak is because the drain was clogged. The guy would not give me an answer on why their
In my
porch.
non-professional opinion, what happened is so the drain was clogged. I'm going to use some props. The drain was clogged and the water pooled up, and where their balcony meets the building isn't sealed, so it just seeped in there, which is the way the way yours is right at the point of the bottom of their balcony is sort of at your ceiling.
Yeah.
And the top of the floor of their balcony is level with the floor of their apartment. So it just kind of seeped in there and then inside the building, and just the first place it could come out was your kitchen, your dining room.
Yeah, so basically it was like, have you sealed that up? So if water pools up, which is it's the top floor balcony, that's the one that gets all the rain. None of that rain makes it onto my balcony. So is that sealed? Is that handled? And just couldn't get a fucking answer from the guy because he just wanted to be a bitch. I hit up the management company. They are not reimbursing me for damage because they say they have no responsibility for anything. And it's like, oh, that must be nice. Just being a fucking slumlord, stepping over human shit to get to my fucking car every day. But yeah, raise my rent, shut my water off for days at a time, ruin my fucking equipment because you guys don't maintain the balconies. Yeah, sure. So, needless to say, Carl and I are aggressively looking at apartments. We've got in-person meetings in a couple days this week. So I'm getting the fuck out of here ASAP. I even found the listing for this building, and they have 5 empty units at the moment, about to be 6. And it's like, man, maybe you guys should just stop grabbing people by their fucking ankles and shaking every last bit of change out of their pockets. And I don't know, they can't be good to have, like, the turnover here is fucking nuts. I've been here for 5 years and I've lost count of how many next door neighbors I've had. Like, it seems people don't even stay for full years, and you have to sign a year lease to stay at this place. So it's that bad where people are just like, you know what? Ding me with fucking penalties. Whatever you got to do, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I wonder if like something happens, like what happened to you, or I don't know, like there's a leak or some fucking malfunction happens, and they use that as like leverage to get out of the lease early without having to pay a fine or a fee.
Like, here, I'll send you. I'll show you guys a picture of what my my parking spot looks like right now, and you can see.
Is there syringes?
This is what constitutes as a fine apartment, and your rent deserves to go up. Here we go. Hold on. Oops.
Moo.
Okay, so this is currently my parking space.
Jeez.
Why'd you leave your shirt there?
To the right of it, that is exactly what it looks like. Those are a couple turds. That's what human shit looks like when it's been out for 3 months. And then to the left, that looks like vomit or diarrhea. I don't know what it is, but that's been there for about 4 months.
Why don't you put a Ring camera in there?
There is a camera. We got the video of those people that broke into my car. It's just
They
like...
did nothing with that video, right?
No, I sent it to the police, and as per usual, they were like, "Good luck."
Right.
We wish you the best.
The police did nothing.
Yeah. What do you want us to do? Police things? So yeah, they jerked off in my face. I'm so fucking over this place. So right now, this is what my ceiling looks like. At one point, I had to leave. So I'm sure they punched even more holes than were in that picture, and now they've just taped it up.
They could have taken that could be because they've taken touch it. See if there's drywall underneath it.
I'm frightened.
Just do it carefully. It's just paper that's taped to the ceiling, Kevin.
Yeah, but what if I tape something and it dislodges it and then a whole bunch of shit falls on the fucking PreSonus and I got to buy a second one, a third one?
Do it very gently away from the PreSonus.
Oh, you're playing with fire, Shuddy. All right, let me see. God damn you if this fails, Shuddy.
Man, I don't even know what I'm rooting for here. I don't like to see my homie go through
Don't do it.
trials and tribulations, but it would be awesome if his fucking roof caved on him while recording.
That would have been a terrible prank, Shuddy. But yes, there's still ceiling there. They have not chopped it out. They have to come back tomorrow because the guy was like, I have to let the mold spray dry out.
So they're not replacing it. They just put the mold spray in. They're going to patch it, paint it, and...
Yeah, I mean, because by the time this actually gets, dangerous, like black mold territory, like a health risk, I'll be fucking out of here. So it's just whoever the poor soul moves in here next is going to fucking get sick from it.
You should tape a dossier to the back of the closet door with all of this in there so that when they're maybe 3 or 4 months in, they're putting something in the closet and they're like, what's this? And there's just all this. Oh, by the way, there's mold in your ceiling that I'm sure they never told you about.
Yeah. You guys are one rainstorm away from your ceiling caving in. Get used to shit being in your parking space.
Say hi to the $1 trillion man from me.
Yeah.
And the
things
Puminati.
they didn't tell you when they showed you the apartment.
If you want crack, there's perfectly good crack in the alleyway.
Oh, speaking of crack, my apartment smells like crack now. I was gone again for the weekend at Carl's place, and when I walked in the front door,
the key into the mat for Poop Slime Alley.
I don't know. It's probably the mold spray, but it fucking reeks in here. Like it smells like cocaine. But if you buried your face in like a Scarface mountain of cocaine, that's what it smells like in here. It's just very like chemically and shit.
It's probably the mold spray, unless you left your window open.
No, I didn't. No, none of the crack smoking in Poop Slime Alley floated in here.
While we're talking about cocaine,
Oh yeah?
I did, just real quick, I won't go talk about it too much, but I did watch Griselda this weekend.
With the lovely Sofia Vergara?
Indeed, but she wasn't as lovely as normal because she had prosthetic makeup on to look like Griselda Blanco. But Geoff, you see lots of tit.
Really?
Geoff!
Yes.
Your favorite!
Just not her tits, though, right?
Not hers, but there's a scene when she first starts smuggling cocaine into the U.S., where it's done with Colombian prostitutes in their bras, and they come in and they just take off the bras and stand there topless. So
I guess this morning.
And you see tit at various other points throughout the 6 episodes, but it was really good.
I guess
Really good.
this morning. I might have to check it out then. I like the Griselda story in Cocaine Cowboys. She was
That's all I really knew about Griselda Blanco, so I knew she was fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
But she's really fucking gnarly.
Yeah, she's a hooded ass bitch.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, so I don't know anything about her.
Oh, you never seen Cocaine Cowboys?
No.
It's one of the best docs ever.
Yeah, you should watch both of them. Both Cocaine Cowboys and Griselda.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the first and second Cocaine Cowboys.
I mean, also that as well.
Well,
sure.
But that's 3 things to give him to watch.
Speaking of acting, I got the lovely task of getting to direct Geoff and Shuddy Boy for a little MSPH cameo in John Cooper. And I got to say, you guys were fucking great.
That was... I have to say, and I mean, I told you this while we were recording, like I was very nervous and self-conscious. It felt like having to do something, like act out something you wrote for class in school. Like I was afraid of being too like wooden and stiff. And I mean, at the beginning, I had to do my first couple of reads with the camera off, and yours off, so I didn't feel like you were staring at me.
Yeah, every time you started doing your lines, I ducked out of frame so you wouldn't see me.
But it was fun. I mean, I guess we should preface it by saying that you thought that we could handle it on our own and send it to you. And that's why you ended up having to direct us both, because neither turned out very well. I'm assuming.
I wanted you guys to be able to put your best foot forward. Being that anybody in the Puminati that watches the movie would easily be able to identify the Geoff and Shuddy moments. And
you put that nicely, because I was under the impression that it was just like I should have emailed them to you instead, or maybe there was a couple. I don't know. You just wanted a couple different versions, but
well, yeah,
is the real story that it sucked? That the first stuff sucked?
Both can be true.
So when I emailed him the files, I sent him a text message.
Shit.
And I was like, I sent them over. Don't be gentle if they're bad. And he's like, oh, Carl and I are out. I'll check them out later and I'll get back to you. And then I didn't hear anything for a couple of days. And then it was, hey, can we link? I got the new Presona set up. Can we link up on Zoom and record your lines? I was like, oh.
Well, it's like I said, it actually is a technical need too, because I talked with the people doing the sound mixing, and they needed the file types to be like at a certain setting and certain file type. And Geoff just like texted me his recordings, and
He just sent you voice memos.
yeah, and I couldn't get them off the phone. I couldn't save them and send them. I couldn't fucking do anything with them. So I was just like, all right, they're M4A anyway. I need WAV files. So I was just like, it only took like fucking 5 minutes each.
Yeah, it was not a long process whatsoever.
But both of you guys, just with like a quick couple notes, it was like night and day. And I think the Puminati is going to be impressed when they hear it.
I do have to say, Geoff, I did talk some shit on you. Because I recorded my lines, and then Draven and I watched Rocky 2 when he's doing the aftershave commercial and he's trying to read his lines and it's going really poorly. I sent Kevin a clip. I was like, I think this is what you're in for with Geoff when he does his lines.
Oh, wow. You probably should just put that in the group chat. I would have felt better about it. No, I don't know. Now I don't feel great about it. Like, man, you guys are clowning on me about being dumb.
No, I defended Your Honor.
Kevin responded and said Geoff did exceptionally well. So he defended Your Honor.
Thank God, Kevin.
Literally, all I had to say was just take your time with it. Don't rush through it. And it's meant to be, your lines are very antagonistic. So do it with some venom. Do it with some sting. And then
Geoff is really good at being antagonizing.
Well, yeah, the only thing I changed when I gave notes to Geoff was to pretend he was delivering those lines to Shuddy Boy. And right after that note, it was like everything clicked.
That's all I needed to hear.
He just needed the proper motivation. Kevin did tell me, he's like, the one thing that he's learned from directing this movie is that he's got to get the same results from different people. He's got to change how he delivers the direction. So if that's what you had to do with Geoff, it makes sense, and I'm glad it worked.
Yeah. So welcome to the cast, gentlemen.
Thanks.
I don't want to give too much away, but it's very appropriate cameo placement. Yeah, I think that'll work.
So does this get us in SAG now?
Don't go fucking kicking that hornet's nest, Shuddy. Man,
I lost the picket line. I don't give a fuck.
I've had
the picket line's over.
I'm just saying there'll be another one.
Well, I guess. Actually, no, Shuddy. I actually wanted to give you even more props.
Oh,
because
okay.
You've been just 100% devoured by the snowboarding bug, and you're going like multiple times a week now, right?
Yes, I am.
Geoff,
I am officially. I have been told by Sharon that I have gotten to the point where I can say, unironically and without causing too much ire from people, that I am a snowboarder.
Oh, dude, you're fucking carving. You're 100% a snowboarder. Not only that, Geoff, this motherfucker sent me a video of him hitting a rail. Not doing cocaine, but
Yeah, no, I get it.
He didn't leap onto it. It was like a snowbank that led to a level rail.
It was in the family park. It was in the kids section of the terrain, the little kids terrain park.
But in the same week to like have carving click and then go on a rail, that's pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah,
so,
and
sure.
That was on the day that my board was waxed for the first time.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm officially doing things reasonably proper. I do have to tell you a story about that day. Because it's fucking mortifying. It was like 55 degrees while we were there.
Guys,
Oh,
I am going to take. I need to take a piss. I'm gonna just mute my mic and kill my camera feed, but I will listening to the whole story.
Oh,
okay.
all
All
right.
right. Cool.
Sure.
Part of my brain is that
Uh,
I jerk off in my shit.
Jeff, I thought you said you were going to mute your mic.
I've been known to jerk off in my poop.
Yeah, I know.
we know.
I
Um,
guess this morning.
but I've been falling too much, so I didn't want to just be out there in a hoodie. So I went and bought a shell, like just an outer shell. And I bought this neon green Volcom shell, like bright,
Oh.
like I can, when Geoff gets back and I'm not leaving you here sitting by yourself, I can tell you. Actually, I don't know what your Zoom looks like, but it's very similar to the color that my box is highlighted in right now that
Okay.
I'm talking.
Yeah. I mean,
It's like,
I'm still wearing the pants I bought years ago when I first started snowboarding again, and I'm still using the fucking this oversized camo snowboarding jacket that Ellis gave me. So I'm kind of just in hand me down mode, but once I have money again, I have been looking at some more upgraded winter gear for when I hit the slopes, and I'm this close. I mean, obviously once I can afford it, but like once that is a purchase that isn't going to be deemed horribly irresponsible, I might buy a onesie, just like a snowsuit, like a zip up one, because they have these ultra 80s looking motherfuckers, and it's just like, oh yeah, I want to take the slopes back to fucking Hot Tub Time Machine. I'm going to be a neon Nerf gun just fucking flying down the mountain. So I
so,
fully endorse your color selection.
so, so other than the stitched black Volcom logo, this jacket is nothing but neon green. I have a yellow helmet, so I cannot be missed when I was out on the mountain.
Maybe a
And
fucking highlighter.
yeah, I mean, there's nobody else. I'm not going to be confused with anybody else that's out there, which is why this was so fucking mortifying.
The flying tumbleweed. He's on the mountain.
Sharon and I both were having a little bit of issues getting off the lift without falling.
I mean, do you have
Thursday?
Do you have a stomp pad?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
I don't,
do.
and I still sometimes fall getting off the lift. And as
So,
I'm like tumbling down that little hill, I'm like, I swear I've done this before.
Mine is that for some reason, I use almost exclusive. I end up tripping is basically what happens when I get off the lift when I'm coming to a stop. Like I take my foot off and then I trip. So we talked and we were like, we're not falling this time. We're not falling this time. We can do it. Not only did I fall, I didn't have the nose of the board up when I don't know how the lift you've been on, but at this mountain there's like a little ramp going up, like so in case anybody's down, like just to guide up instead of being like a flat thing. But I had the tip of the board down, so my legs stayed under the chair.
Oh, and it like folded you over?
It folded me over.
Hey, how come nobody else's lift is doing this?
And it felt and looked like I got sucked under the lift because the lift kept going and I stayed in place. Like I had to like fold myself up. So
that would have been funny if it like caught your board and then just upside down just carried you back down the mountain. Help!
So like they had to like stop the lift so I could get out from under it. And like I said, I'm in this bright neon thing. So the next time up the lift, the kid running it, like the lift was on Thursday was being run by exactly how I always envisioned a mountain to be run based on all the skiing movies from the late 80s, early 90s that I've seen.
Whoa.
pierced, tattooed. They were like listening to like Bloodhound Gang and Limp Bizkit. Like it was just like
Nice.
these fucking kids party. But he saw me coming back up at the lift, and he scooted himself closer to the emergency stop button.
Oh, here comes the highlighted idiot.
Yeah, and then as soon as I got to the bottom and didn't fall, he's like, "Great job this time." I was like, "Thanks, buddy."
Oh, shit.
But it was...
Watch your mouth, bro.
Yeah.
Can't kiss me where it smells funny.
It was actually Foxtrot uniform.
Oh, newer Bloodhound Gang.
Yeah. But
Fucking
yeah,
kids these
and
days.
we're supposed to get like 9 inches of snow tonight into tomorrow morning.
Oh,
And
fuck yeah. It's that fresh pow pow. Oh, God, I can't wait to shred the gnar.
I took a lunch break this afternoon to wax my board. And I just keep, like, I'm trying not to make it affect my decision on closing the stores tomorrow because I want to go out to the slopes.
That's a boss move, though. That's like how didn't Chris Christie like shut down an entire beach and was just chilling there with his family? You could pull like a similar move.
He did. It was like Memorial Day weekend of COVID. Like that first Memorial Day.
Go to one of the stores before you go snowboarding and make yourself an acai bowl.
So yeah, I'm fully. I'm super hype about it.
Well,
and
if,
really
if you're
into it
if you're
and
cool
love
with it, Shuddy, could I put that video you sent me of you hitting a rail on the show's?
Of course,
Insta?
yeah.
Nice.
You can put the video of the second video of me, the second rail I attempted, and
that one was very long. That one's not as impressive. I'll leave that one out. I'll make you look like a G.
Okay.
But that's sick, man. Now we gotta fucking plan a trip. Now I have 2 things to look forward to when I have money again. Geoff, it sounds like you might have come into a little bit of money with the events that transpired yesterday.
Well, what do you mean? Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I won on the Super Bowl. Yeah, I won with the Chiefs. I also won the season-long picks pool thing that I'm in. That has like some ESPN employees in it. I won that for like $1,200, so that was good. I ended the NFL season with a 61% winning percentage, which is fucking sick.
Nice.
So pretty pumped. But
how does that equate to? You don't have to get specifics, but that 61% win ratio, that puts you up for the season.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I didn't have a losing week betting on the NFL from the middle of October.
By the way, quick update from earlier. Ginger and Juice did see Drake's dick. So, haha.
Bitch.
So, obviously, I did not watch the Super Bowl. You guys texted me ahead of time asking for my pick to win, and I said the Queefs. And that was mostly because I wanted that to happen, just because I knew it would make for some excellent social media content for today. And boy, the dum-dums did not disappoint. Holy shit.
Dude, like most of my website picked the 49ers, which is fucking hilarious. And this is why no one recognizes my website for gambling stuff, and why no matter what type of winning streak I put out there in the NFL, it's just not going to probably break through, which is a whole nother conversation. But like, yeah, a bunch of these guys and a couple of the girls were on the 49ers. One of these guys did like a selfie video rant about how the Brittany Mahomes nonsense needs to come to an end, and this is the right side to be on because Brittany Mahomes and the Mahomes family are just ruining football. And it's just like, oh God. Like, if this is what you're going to say now, you're going to just say this every year because this motherfucker's 28 years old and he's going to be in our lives as football fans for the next 10 years. So,
I mean,
but yeah, I don't know.
I saw somebody on, I think, Threads say like how funny it is that there's a red state team in the Super Bowl with like an all-American boy with his rich billionaire white girlfriend, and that has driven Republicans to root for California.
I know, that's a good point too, actually.
They rooted for California over is Kansas City, Missouri?
Yeah.
Well, if Donald Trump is to be believed, that team is located in Kansas.
Oh, my mistake. They're from Kansas now. Either way,
Yes.
still interesting to pick California over those two states. But I woke up this morning and checked what was trending, and oh man, I don't know if any of this made it on your guys' radar. But did you know that the only reason that Mr. Pfizer won is because Ice Spice has magic powers, and she cast a satanic witch spell in the booth that made Taylor Swift's boyfriend win.
I wish I knew that before I made my bet.
That didn't come up in my fucking. That has not come across my radar in any manner.
It was
where I work. I do a pretty good job of walling this nonsense off.
I mean, I was fucking pissing myself. It was like all these handles with American flags in their name, just like witchcraft. Usher was summoning a demon. Usher danced on hell. And they're like, oh, and there was the background color of the thing that flashed before the performance was red, and red means Satan. It's like,
yeah. I mean, both the team's colors have red in them, but yeah, no, that's a good point. It does represent Satan to an extent. And communist Russia. Also America, we have red. So,
yeah, there's
I don't know if that counts. Apparently not.
I've heard the term red state thrown around. I've seen a couple red hats.
Yeah. Famous red hats.
But holy shit. People are just having a fucking meltdown. It's hysterical.
Yeah.
It's like, man,
I don't know how much
really
of it Outkick believes or how much of it is just like, this is what our readers or listeners like, so we're going to serve them up content. But yeah, there was a lot of, frankly, too much Taylor Swift or just, I don't know, nonsense conspiracy theory conversations around the Super Bowl. That kind of shit frustrates me. Generally speaking, not specifically with Outkick. I mean, it hits closer to home because I work there, but it's just like, I don't know, like it doesn't make sense with my MSPH like persona or just how I vibe with you guys. But like, I really like, I'm passionate about like the matchups, the numbers, the stats. Like I spent a lot of time looking at this shit. And when the way I speak about football is mixed into this fucking garbage, it kind of pisses me off. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's almost impossible for my shit to like break through and show up when it's attached to these dumb algorithms.
For next season, you're going to have to not only factor in, numbers and stats and matchups, but witchcraft and magic spells too. That's going to have to factor into your gambling picks.
I was thinking about writing more like a fucking idiot. Just like having like my foundation of stats and like predictive analysis, but instead of writing any of that because no one cares about it and it's boring and it doesn't click, maybe just instead I'll replace it with like voodoo nonsense analysis. Like deep down inside, I know what the matchup is and why the team I'm betting should win, but instead I'll say stuff about like their girlfriends and shit like that. And just boring or not boring, but like stuff that doesn't really pertain to the actual matchup. But yeah, dude, there's a lot of, speaking of which, Usher, or going back to Usher, I thought he fucking killed it. I thought the halftime show kicked ass. This motherfucker was dancing his ass off. And like Usher, I mean, I'm 37. Usher's been on the sex time playlist since I had boners. Usher's the fucking man as far as I'm concerned. He always has been. Like, chicks have always loved Usher.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I was talking to Carl when we were watching some of the stuff on YouTube. Like we had to do like Chinese New Year stuff with her mom, and then we went to
that's why Rich didn't come to the Super Bowl party. He was held up in Chinese New Year dungeon.
Yeah, shit's a big deal. But like
Yeah.
we were like, we should kind of take advantage of, 80% of America just being in front of their couches right now and just go do something. So we drove to this wine bar in Culver City, and the guy was like, "Hey, you guys got any interest in the halftime show?" And we were like, "Meh." And he pulled it up on his phone, and there was no audio, so we were just watching it. And I saw Ludacris come out, and I was like, "Oh fuck, Ludacris!" And then I see Little John, and I'm like, "Oh, so they're doing yeah." And Carl was like, "How the fuck did you know that?" And I was like, "Well, I'm 41."
Because like that's like, the only Usher song that we used to listen to. Like
when I was doing construction, like after Howard was done for the day, we just had to listen to whatever local radio station was coming in. And when Yeah first came out, it was every other song. It was fucking inescapable. Like 50 times a day that song would come on the job site, and I was just like, Jesus Christ. It was that and that Kanye and Twista and Jamie Foxx song.
Slow jams?
Yeah. Those two just could not escape them. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I spoke too soon, but if I see Usher performing on stage and Ludacris and Lil Jon come out, that they're doing yeah. And when we
100%.
when we got back to her place and watched some of it on YouTube, like there was a lot. I feel like Usher was letting a lot go to the backing vocals because he was more focused on dancing. But I don't know. We didn't see the whole thing. I didn't see any of Alicia Keys' part, but I enjoyed it. I like Usher. He's got some solid hits.
so until it was, and I don't mean this as a slight. It was for me fairly pedestrian. Like I don't, other than I don't really care about Usher's songs.
Nah, he's got some other good ones.
But Alicia Keys fucking crushed it, and I am not going to lie. I thought Jermaine Dupri was CeeLo Green for a bit.
Oh no! Did he look all fat?
He's
you haven't
bald
seen
now.
him?
He used to have dreads.
No, that
You haven't
I
seen-
picked it up. I picked up on Jermaine Dupri. No one in the room knew who he was at first. Like, oh, Jermaine Dupri. Like, oh, that's who it is. Like, yeah.
He had on the most of all the ridiculous outfits that were on the Super Bowl halftime show. He had the most ridiculous.
Oh, you're sharing. All right, let's see here. Yeah, the whole performance. Oh my God! What is he doing? He's like
He kind of looks like Black Angus Young.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's like AC/DC from the waist down.
Yeah, like that was him. I didn't know he was bald, so I didn't even register that it was Jermaine Dupri.
Man.
But the way that song went down, and the roller skating. The roller skating was fun to watch.
I'm not gonna lie. I was
sick.
when the bartender put the phone up and just started playing it. It was like in mid roller skating with the little graphics going in that circle he was standing on, and I was like, "Oh, this is fucking cool." Like I can't hear what's going on,
cool.
but visually this looks sick. And I usually don't
Did
give a
either
fuck
of
about
you
any of that
guys
stuff.
Catch that while Luda was doing his thing, that one of the girls on the poles fell?
No.
No, I missed that.
Let's see if
She had a bit of a left shark moment. Just the ass clown of the Super Bowl halftime show. Man. So, what did you think? Was the game good? Because I've heard people saying that it was a terrible game, but I don't know if they're just salty about the results.
It wasn't a very good game for most of it. It got really interesting and had an amazing ending. Like, it was a poorly played football game for the first three quarters.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of scoring. Neither offense looked good. It's tough to say that the defenses look great. It just kind of looked like choppy offense. Maybe, I don't know, like the 49ers kind of shot themselves in the foot and should have put that game away early and couldn't. It was the same thing that they lost on, is the fact that,
If I
or
mean,
that they won on in the first two games.
having no dog in the fight, it was frustrating to watch. Like if that was if the Eagles were in a game like that, I would have been a fucking wreck. Like it was anxiety filled because it wasn't going, you couldn't tell which way it was going to go at any
Yeah,
point in the game. Like there were, even when the 49ers had a 10-point lead, it felt like it wasn't that big of a deal.
yeah,
That
neither team looked like they wanted to win for the first 45 minutes.
but when one of the best defensive players on the team ruptures their Achilles tendon just jogging onto the field, it sets a tone.
Yeah. This guy tore his Achilles running out to the field, like in the pregame.
During the Super Bowl?
No, it wasn't. It was after, it was on the Chiefs' second possession of the game after they had fumbled when he went back out the
Right.
next
Excuse
time.
me. Right.
So 5 minutes into the Super Bowl, he tears his Achilles tendon just running onto the field.
Which
Yeah.
team?
Non-contact injury, not during a play.
And
Like you just going out there.
which team was he on?
The Niners.
Niners.
Oh. I bet you
Yeah,
Joe Biden was up like in the rafters and shot his Achilles tendon with a sniper rifle.
Did you see the Joe Biden tweet?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Obviously he didn't tweet that, but I was
What?
still like, oh man, that's funny. Like to
It's
really
brutal.
Oh, are we gonna watch this this guy hurt his foot? Which number am I looking at?
The guy
Poor
that just fell
guy.
onto the ground.
Oh, I'm on a delay. Oh wow. It skipped. It showed a bunch of guys standing and then all of a sudden someone's on the ground. So
All right, let's try it again.
yeah, I don't know if you have to
This
go.
guy, number 57.
Oh man, I've never seen this. Absolutely terrible. Just the worst thing. That's terrible. The fucking Super Bowl. This guy, and you don't know anything about him, Kevin, but that dude can play. He's a baller. And it's like to tear your Achilles in the Super Bowl like that. That's a regret he'll live with forever.
Oh, sure.
Like, that's bad news.
Because I know that the
I don't
game went
know.
into overtime and it was pretty close. So like, who knows
Yeah.
if that guy kicks ass, maybe his contributions would have changed the tide of the events. Who knows?
Yeah, no, fair
It
enough.
very
It was
well
close
could have,
enough game.
because a lot of the stuff that the Chiefs were able to do on offense were on the dude that came in to replace this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe
that's
was
actually a good call, Kevin.
maybe that's where Ice Spice's satanic witch spell went.
That's definitely could have been where her voodoo.
Yeah, she shot like a D&D magic missile, and it got him right in
I'll say
the tendon.
this. The Niners do appear to be cursed. Like I have my mom's boyfriend, huge Niners fan. A couple of my good friends are big Niners fans. I haven't even talked to them. I don't want to bring it up. It's bad news. That's not a loss you can recover from quickly. But like the way that they lost, and in some of the things that didn't go their way, is kind of like cursed territory.
Well, I mean, circling back, speaking of curses, my little satanic rabbit hole on social media this morning brought me to, because people are pissed. They think this means that like Satan's taking over and Satan runs music and Satan runs football. And soon,
I just see you like reading this shit while you're eating like your fucking oatmeal or whatever.
Oh no, Carl and I were actually just laying in bed, and we were both like staring at my phone, just pissing ourselves at this stuff. So that some people are so bent out of shape, they're tweeting out lists of the 34 most satanic sites in the world and calling for them to be destroyed. And there's some pretty surprising ones on here, like the Statue of Liberty. So they're calling for the Statue of Liberty to be destroyed.
I thought, for whatever reason, when you said site, I was thinking like websites. Like, what, you want to take it off the internet?
No, like they're like a couple London banks, the London Bridge, the Hoover Dam should be destroyed.
How about the Denver International Airport?
Yeah, that's number 8. Yep,
damn right.
They're calling for that to be destroyed. The Playboy Mansion, Stonehenge, the Vatican.
Oh, come on.
They list the White House twice, White House 1 and White House 2. And they're calling for the Statue of Liberty to be destroyed. And somebody was like, okay, I'm on board for all this other stuff, which, okay, but why the Statue of Liberty? And they said it was a gift not by the French, but by the Luciferian Brotherhood. And it's actually a statue of a Muslim half man, half woman. And it is a site of satanic energy and must be destroyed.
That's brutal.
Is it really that hard to just be like, fuck, my team lost? It's like,
a lot
no!
of these people probably aren't fans.
If something didn't go my way, we have to destroy the Statue of Liberty.
It's just a talking point that they're parroting back. That's all it is.
Grifting or whatever.
Have you seen any of the Super Bowl commercials, Kevin?
Oh, no. All I watched was the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, which I think looks excellent.
So, there were a couple of Jesus commercials.
Heard about that.
There was.
Yep. One with
Jesus making a comeback.
Foot washing.
Yeah, I heard there was like a foot fetish video sponsored by Jesus.
It was really bizarre. And I pulled up a USA Today article ranking all 59 commercials.
That's like the biggest USA Today shit ever. Like them discuss, like they get early access to all the commercials from the Super Bowl, and then they like power rank them, and it's always like the most important thing USA Today does, according to like them.
Well, out of 59, where do you think the foot washing Jesus commercial ranked?
I mean, it sounds hysterical. I would say number 1.
Oh, I was going to go, I would say 58 or 59. I think I know the number 1, and I haven't read this article. Can I guess what it is?
Yeah, this is not number 1. We'll go to the number 1 in a moment because it was my favorite commercial of the Super Bowl. The one that is number 1.
I want to guess it when we get there.
So the other He Gets Us Jesus commercial, Who Is My Neighbor, was number 55. So that wasn't even ranked at the bottom. We'll talk about the last one too. But the foot washing one was ranked 44th.
Oh, all right.
Surprisingly high.
Squarespace, Lindt chocolate, drumstick.
What was
like the ice cream bars? Those all ranked below it. And I thought the drumstick commercial was fucking funny.
What was that? What came in dead last? What was the stinker?
Well, the dead last was the Robert F. Kennedy Jr. campaign ad that photoshopped him basically into old pictures of his uncle and his father.
Whoa. Oh my God.
That one was really bad.
That's like some Michael Scott energy right there. Did you Photoshop yourself into over my ex-husband while I was on a ski trip with my kids? Yeah, I was with you in spirit.
Yeah. But what do you think number 1 was, Geoff?
I heard Arnold did
I
a
wasn't-
commercial.
He's been doing State Farm ones. It was probably a State Farm commercial, right? That Arnold did.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
I think the number one was the Dunkin' Donuts one with Ben Affleck.
They got Ben Affleck to do a Dunkin' Donuts commercial?
Ben
Yeah.
Affleck, Tom Brady, Jennifer Lopez, Matt Damon, Jack Harlow. We're
I was
all
actually-
in this
The Pumpkin
Dunkin'
King?
Donuts commercial.
Yeah, I talked about Dunkin' Donuts actually the morning of the Super Bowl when I went to the coffee shop. I was talking about it with the baristas. I was just like, you guys don't understand. Because I went to Dunkin' Donuts a couple days ago. And I was like, you guys don't understand the stranglehold Dunkin' Donuts has on the East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's probably the most popular business out there. Like,
No.
there was a time in upstate New York, and I think they still have this, but like you could see where I grew up, you could see one Dunkin' Donuts from another Dunkin' Donuts.
Quakertown has 3 Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I was never a huge
Oh.
fan of Dunkin' Donuts. I think their coffee kind of just tastes like dust and water stirred up.
And my girl said like fucking cigarettes. Like use or like smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
I like Dunkin' Donuts.
If I'm not drinking coffee at home, it's typically Dunkin'.
Hey, America runs on
Who gives a
Dunkin'.
shit?
But number 1 was the Arnold State Farm commercial with the Danny DeVito cameo at the end.
Was it good?
I thought it was fucking hysterical. I thought it was really funny. Because
Jeff does not agree.
All right.
they're making fun of his pronunciation of neighbor. Because he got, neighbor.
It's not a
So
tumor. I'm not your neighbor.
Yeah, they're like, no, that's not. He's like, that's what it was funny. And then the Dunk Kings, which is the Matt Damon, Ben Affleck
That was
commercial,
second.
was number 2.
Interesting. Man.
I recommend watching both of them, Kevin,
Yeah, I'll check
when
them
you
out.
have a free moment.
Yeah, I was sort of piecing together my Super Bowl knowledge just from passing social media posts. Like apparently everybody thinks that Taylor Swift is an alcoholic now because she drank some booze at the Super Bowl. I mean,
Not
She was
only
kind
did
of raging.
she was pounding booze at the Super Bowl, like
which
slamming beers and then slamming the cup down.
very
She
poor
was
taste.
partying.
I mean, you're not supposed to drink heavily involving the Super Bowl. It's a very serious
Yeah,
event.
no.
Nobody drinks while
Jason
watching the
Kelsey
Super Bowl.
wasn't doing the exact same thing on a probably much larger scale than
Oh,
skinny ass Taylor Swift.
I did see something I wanted to ask you guys about. So, were both of those brothers in the Super Bowl? Are they on the same team?
Last
Last year they were.
his brother is an Eagle.
Oh, okay. So the guy was like, I kept seeing pictures of the dude screaming at the coach or something. What was up with that?
Travis Kelce just freaking out. That's like a wide receiver pass catcher thing. They all fucking do that. They all get mad. That's like the
Well,
most diva position in sports, really.
Well, at that particular moment, what it was about was they pulled him out of the lineup in the red zone for a backup tight end to block on a running play. That tight end missed the block. The running back fumbled the football. The 49ers recovered. So it was more like, if you wouldn't have fucking taken me out, that wouldn't have happened, kind of thing. Like, what are you fucking...
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was kind of the diva move.
But that
Like, I should be
happens
on
like
the field.
that position tends to yell at the coach.
Or
Yeah, I mean,
someone.
the tight end is, or Travis Kelce is essentially a wide receiver. Shuddy dealt with it with AJ Brown this year. That's just how the position works. They get fucking mad. They freak out. They throw their helmet. They act like little bitches, and the team just kind of rolls their eyes and puts up with it. It's just how it works.
Yeah, because the context I saw it in was everybody posting it being like, this never happens. This is unprecedented. What an asshole.
Him making contact with Andy Reid was kind of crazy. If you think
it was more
he made contact
aggressive
with
than
him.
usual.
What
like
do
he
you
went
mean?
running into him screaming. Yeah.
All
like
I saw were
his
pictures.
he was so angry, and his momentum kind of like he actually like
chest bumped him.
Chest bumped. Yeah.
No shit.
The easiest thing
that's a
to
dick
put
move.
it into terms that you would understand, Kevin. It's kind of like when I used to have meltdowns in the group chats. Stop it.
Nah. Is this like when David O. Russell called what's her face a cunt?
Yeah, I mean, Diva is started with like entertainers, musicians, and actors. Just like, yeah, some guy storms off set. Fuck this! I'm never coming back. And then next he's there tomorrow.
I hate you.
The same type of fuck this. I hate this. You fucking suck at directing. I'm out of here. And then next day when the shoot starts, he's there. It's like, all right,
that happened to me a couple times.
You're not going to get an apology. It's just like, just shows back up to work, almost like Costanza in that one episode. What? You thought I quit?
You guys just don't know my sense of humor. You thought I was serious. You thought I was serious.
Just blowing off some steam, guys. I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm back.
Well, I did catch a couple new movies. I have officially now seen all 10 Best Picture nominees. I bit the bullet and I went and saw The Zone of Interest and yikes. Not a fan of that one. How do you put this?
You're part of the guild now, so you gotta, tread carefully, tread lightly.
How do you make a pretentious Holocaust movie? Like, I knew I was in trouble when the movie started to 3 minutes of a black screen with just ambient sound playing underneath it.
Not even words.
No words. An all black screen with just like, and it got to the point where I was like, I should probably get up and ask somebody in the theater if like the projection booth is okay. It literally went on that long. I was like, this is weird. And then the movie finally started, but I was just like, man, that was really unnecessary and a waste of time. And it was basically like, I don't know, do you guys know the plot of that movie?
Yeah, you told us about it when I told you I didn't recognize almost all of the movies on the Best Picture list.
Yeah, I tuned out of Holocaust.
It essentially is just this family where the head of the father is like a high-ranking Nazi official or something, and their house shares the property line with Auschwitz. So they're like right there. And the whole point of the movie is just them going about their everyday lives while Auschwitz is right there, and you hear like gunfire every now and then and people shouting. And it's like him on phone calls just doing administrative shit. It's the wife like showing her mom the garden, and like a birthday party is thrown, and it's just, that's the movie. Like there's no, not that I wanted there to be, but it's just, there's no violence. You don't see any atrocities. It's literally these people fucking gardening and doing remedial work. There's like a couple scenes where it's like, ooh, that's kind of fucked up. That's pretty dark.
I'm really glad that Geoff is going to see this.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out this week.
It was a fucking chore, man. It was a chore. Yeah, I did not like that one. That more like the zone of disinterest, am I right? Ooh.
Oh, man.
Ooh. Oh, fuck yeah, got him. Fucking got him. That's a two-dicker. Did not care for that.
So what's your favorite of the Best Picture nominations?
I mean, out of the 10, it's The Holdovers. The
You
Holdovers, I
love that
felt,
shit.
had like a good story, incredible acting, had really funny moments. It had like, tug at your heartstring moments. It was well written. The dialogue was clever. I just had a cool vibe. It looked, like a late 70s movie. Like the style of it kind of matched the time period that it took place in. I thought it was cool. I dug it.
I don't see a rating for Zone of. Oh, there it is. You've watched several movies since then.
Yeah. Carl and I watched a lot of flicks this weekend. We also went to the theater and saw a movie that I've been really looking forward to. It's probably not on your guys' radar, but it's called Perfect Days. And it's got this actor.
Perfect Gaze.
It's got this Japanese actor I really like, Koji Yakusho, who was in this samurai movie that I fucking love called 13 Assassins. It's so gnarly. Super bloody, awesome kills, great villain. Just really solid flick. He's also in Tom Popo. He's in this movie Cure that's really good. So when I saw that he had like a new movie coming out, I was pretty pumped, and it fucking took forever to finally hit theaters. Like I think he won Best Actor at Cannes this year for it. And it is definitely not a movie you guys would like.
Yeah, the synopsis did not sound like something that has any interest for me.
It's a very, very simple and kind of a gentle movie. It basically just follows this guy. It's like a character study of this guy who cleans public shitters in Tokyo. And he's just perfectly content with his life. He's got wakes up every day, does the same routine, sprays his little plants, buys the same coffee, puts on his fucking zip-up onesie. Even though he's about to go and clean puke, piss, and shit, he walks out of his front door and smiles at the sky and then just goes on with his day. Very methodical about his cleaning, takes everything very seriously, and he barely talks. But it's just this guy going through his life and random things happening that kind of throw a wrench in the works. And I don't know, Carl wasn't as big of a fan of it as I was, but I don't know, the whole point of the movie, it's not a very hidden theme. It's just life is kind of what you make of it. We're all given a life, and it's up to you to just wring as much happiness out of it. And there are some people that would probably be absolutely fucking miserable. Like, this is my life. I live in a tiny apartment. In my late 60s, and I'm cleaning shitters. I just want to eat a fucking bullet. And this guy's just got a smile on his face the whole time. But it was weird. It was pretty artsy and pretentious in a way where a lot of stuff that's thrown in kind of doesn't get resolved. It's almost up to you to fill in the backstory, which sometimes that pisses me off, but I feel like it worked here. It was just interesting watching this guy whose life is just a fucking straight line right down the middle. And all the little ping, 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 pings that come flying at him. I don't know. It's like I said, Geoff and Shuddy. If I was hey, let's watch a movie, and I got to pick the movie, and I put this on, you guys would probably hang me upside down and castrate me. But I thought it was fucking awesome. I loved it. I walked out of that movie, and it was almost it was just calming. I can't really think of a better way to put it, but it kind of settled my brain. It was almost like a therapy session.
All right.
But I'll suck 4.5 toilet dicks. It was fucking good. It's definitely not going to be for everybody, but I thought it kicked ass. And that's pretty much all
I watched a Netflix documentary.
Oh yeah, who gets murdered in it?
Well, they're trying to solve the disappearance of a woman who went on a date with a guy in Nebraska. And the documentary is called Lover, Stalker, Killer. the true story about lover stalker killer. Excuse me.
Oh, that was like the
It's
number one thing
about
on Netflix over the weekend, right?
yeah. It was fucking sick. It really was. It was pretty much just about this newly single father of two after he divorces with his wife, starts dating, meeting girls on the internet, and went on 2 dates, and both of the chicks seem to be crazy, but one of them is definitely crazy. The other one is the victim, and it's the plot twist at the end is fucking legit. It was sick, and I think it was only 90 minutes. It wasn't like one of those three-parters. It was only a 90-minute watch, so it went by really fast. It was really tight, and like they had dramatization like elements in there and scenes in there, and those are usually pretty fucking lame and terribly done. And for whatever reason, it worked in this documentary. I thought this one was it was really good. It was probably even better than the recent one, American Nightmare, which was trending really, was really popular and trending high and was also very good. But I like this one even more. I'll give this one 4.5 dicks.
No shit.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Yeah, I have a feeling Carl will have that one watched by
Oh yeah,
this weekend.
I'm gonna message her after we're done recording and see what her opinion is of it. I guess she didn't watch it this weekend, right? Because you guys were hanging out and you banned that kind of shit.
I mean, I don't ban it. She watches so much documentary shit during the week that she kind of just saves watching narrative films for when I'm around.
Gotcha. Well, I'll talk about it with her. I'm sure she'll love it.
Yeah, you guys can like cheers your Stanley Cups together, and
Does she have a Stanley Cup?
she does. Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta get one. I'm sick of Carl. I don't want her to fucking one up me.
Yeah. You have to flex and be like, no, I'm the whitest woman here.
I have a cooler Stanley Cup than you, Carl.
Yeah, I mean, you have all that Super Bowl winnings to spend on Stanley Cups, Geoff.
Yeah, aren't they super expensive because they're rare?
Yeah, it's because they're
Or no?
rare. That's exactly why they're expensive.
Well, I mean, I have a hydro flask. Isn't that the same fucking difference? Just Stanley Cup just got a straw. Like, why are they so popular?
Because they're the basic girls on TikTok are all about them. So
Yeah, but they don't have enough
trend.
They don't have the supply to meet the demand.
I mean, I'm on Target.com and they seem to be available starting at $35.
It's not bad. I can do that. Yeah, maybe I will buy one of those Stanley Cups and flex on these hoes.
That's for a 30 ounce. If you want a 40 ounce, it's $45.
Sounds like a great deal. I'm going to get that. Can I Amazon that right now? Stanley Cup. Oh, as soon as I type in ST, that's the first thing that pops up.
Algorithms got you, man.
Oh, you can get a 1-day shipping. What?
Oh, I'm going to fill my Stanley Cup with Giz.
$45. 40 ouncer this morning.
Man, I
don't understand whether that weren't people fighting over them?
Yeah, because I guess they do
They
like
were
limited
fighting
colors.
over the Valentine's Day Target exclusive Stanley Cup. That was red.
Gotcha. Okay. I
They
guess
have a
that's a good reason.
64 ounce for $60, Geoff, on Amazon.
Holy shit. I'm gonna go shopping for this shit afterwards. Yeah, like Yeti, Hydro Flask, Stanley Cup, they're all the same. I don't really get. I guess you answered it. The chicks on TikTok
it's just
are all about it.
It's the new fad. Like I also have a Hydro Flask.
Is that the
And
dude
a
version
Yeti.
of it?
What'd you say?
Is that the dude version of a Stanley Cup? A hydro flask?
I think it's mostly chicks. Mine's from Outkick. They
Hydro
gave it to me
Flask
as a,
is the was just the trendy water bottle
Before
for
Stanley
the
Cup?
last 2 years before Stanley's. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's got like a
and
Burning Man logo.
they're also they're stupid expensive compared to Stanley.
Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot. So when I went and saw that Zone of Interest movie, it was at City Walk and I was by myself, and even though that movie sucked, it was still a depressing Holocaust movie. And I walked out and I was like, man, I need to go ride Mario Kart. And I just walked over to Universal Studios because I bought a season pass when Mario Land opened because I was like, oh, this is going to be fucking sick. I'm going to go there all the time. And I went once and I was never able to convince anybody to go again with me. And I was just like, you know what? This thing expires in less than a week. I'm going to get one last use of it. I'm going to go cheer myself up. I'm going to go ride Mario Kart. I can skip the line because I'm a single rider. And I think I left even more depressed than when I went in. I felt like a real fucking loser rolling around solo at Universal Studios. It's like, oh man, is this my...
Well, then I'm not going to say what I was
become?
going to say.
Well, now you have to.
Because you were really hyped about that fucking calzone, and I thought it looked absolutely fucking disgusting.
The Mario calzone?
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck would make you buy that? It's not... It doesn't look appealing at all.
Wait, why do you think I would... It was a power-up Mario mushroom. Of course I'm going to buy it.
And how did it taste?
Do you even know him?
It wasn't bad. I mean, it tasted like it was completely made out of chemicals, but it was tasty chemicals.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know that about Pizza Hut, too, and you still enjoy your Pizza Hut.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take Pizza Hut over the Mario calzone, but it was still pretty fucking good. Wasn't bad.
And it was probably like $25.
13. Not terrible.
It looked tiny.
It was kind of heavy, so it got the job done.
It was dense.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you could definitely like club somebody over the head with it. But man, I really did. I thought it would be sick to kind of go by myself and not have to wait on anybody else but it's like Mario Land has one fucking ride. It's the Mario Kart ride. And it's kind of not even a ride since it's all augmented reality with goggles and shit. So once I got on that and rode it, and I'm walking around, and all these little kids are like, budding, 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 punching the fucking question mark blocks, and I'm just a middle-aged, alone man. I was like, God, what the fuck led me here in life? What am I doing?
Yeah. Like, if there were teenagers there, they might be joking about how you're like a pedophile or a creepy old guy.
Yeah. And I don't know.
That's what stage of life you're at.
What's my rebuttal? Like, no, you guys don't understand. None of my friends want to go with me. Oh, God, that sounds even worse.
No, this is part of my childhood.
You don't understand, man. I was there when fucking Nintendo came out, dude. You little broccoli heads.
Cool, bro.
But yeah, it did... Kind of a bad move. I don't think I want to go to theme parks by myself anymore. It's not the pick-me-up I thought it would be.
Nor should you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You gents got anything else? Should we head on over to Patreon land?
I'm surprised we made it this far.
Well, hey, thanks everybody. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you need more MSPH in your life, there is tons of shit going on over in Patreon land. So go to patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. It helps support the homies, and you get a shitload of killer content in the process. I feel like we've done a pretty good job of keeping all of our subscribers, a majority of people in the $10 tier. Which, I don't exactly have the numbers for everybody else, but I think that means we're putting out some decent shit up there. Shuddy Boy even has his weekly hip-hop write-ups. Did another unboxing. Geoff pooping and shitting all over the place, gizzing on it.
Or snacking. But yeah.
I guess it's a pretty derivative way of promoting Between Two Flushes, but Snack Attacks, Hijack Snack Attacks, Kevin's Nerd Hole, Supermarket Queefs, Queef or No Queef. Man, Queef or No Queef is real interesting trajectory this season.
I mean, me and Shuddy are competing a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just in the corner jerking off and crying.
You're hosting. You're hosting me and Shuddy's competition.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be there. But yeah, check it out. Patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. Helps us keep the lights on, pay the bills. So much appreciated. If you would also like to see this podcast, you can go to youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. And you can see all the sexy faces that Shuddy Boy makes, my dilapidated ceiling, all that stuff. My receding chin. It's all there. youtube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. And you can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Shuddy Boy.
At Geoff Records.
And at MSPH Podcast and at John Cooper Movie. Now that the NFL season is completely over, Geoff, what can people expect on Outkick Bets with Geoff Clark?
Mostly golf gambling podcasts. Well, actually, I'll do weekly golf gambling podcasts and probably 2 or 3 NBA betting podcasts per week. That's what to expect until March Madness, and do some college basketball. But it's mostly just basketball, NBA, and golf for the next 6 weeks.
There you go. Check it out, friends. So, thanks again. Thank you, everybody, for listening. And until next time, something.